Another big hand for Debo. Debo is available for birthday parties, church appearances, preschool, school appearances. Get his card, get in touch, get him around town. Thanks for your patience and your attention. We're going to listen to some recorded music, and in a while, Miss LaBelle White will be taking the stage.
Okay, this story is about the turtle, his wife, and the native doctor. The turtle and the wife, they can't have a baby, so they went to see the native doctor. He told the turtle, I've got the stuff for your wife, but make sure she tastes all by herself. The turtle did not listen. He tasted it and got pregnant. Now he has to go back and beg for forgiveness. Babalawo mo wa bẹ̀bẹ̀, alugberin. Babalawo mo wa bẹ̀bẹ̀, alugberin. Ó ní màmá fọwọ́ kẹ́yìn, alugberin. Ó ní màmá fẹsẹ̀ kẹ́yìn. Now back in the days in Africa, before the doctors of today now took over, there was a big old turtle and his wife who needed a child for a longer life. All options seemed impossible, except to see the man to make it possible, who was old, slow, and all wrinkled, but had the power to make them multiple. He had the guts to know what's possible. The situation isn't terrible. To make the whole thing more doable, he gave the turtle's wife something edible. He said, just for your wife when you get home, make sure she takes it all alone. Things will work out all for good. In a couple of months, you'll have parenthood. Babalawo mo wa bẹ̀bẹ̀, alugberin. Babalawo mo wa bẹ̀bẹ̀, alugberin. Ó ní màmá fọwọ́ kẹ́yìn, alugberin. Ó ní màmá fẹsẹ̀ kẹ́yìn, alugberin. But the turtle didn't do what he was told. He tested for the forbidden food. Now he has to deal with the consequence of his lack of respect and recklessness. He became the laughing stock in town. When they noticed that he was getting around, the rumors around town, turtle's pregnant. Back to the doctor for his negligence. When the turtle realized what he did wrong, the baby in his tummy he wanted gone. He asked all the animals in the town, plead with the doctor, get his belly down. So now here the story goes. If you don't do what you were told, just ask the turtle about his life with the baby turtle, not from his wife. Babalawo mo wa bẹ̀bẹ̀, alugberin. Babalawo mo wa bẹ̀bẹ̀, eh, oh, eh, eh, eh. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You got one more? Yeah. You got one more? Yeah. You have 10 minutes if you want it.
Okay. This is the story of why the cat hates the rat. You notice the cats and the rat, they never get along. Even in Africa, they don't, honestly. Every time you see the cat, you see the rat. You don't see the rat. Okay. 50 years ago, long time ago, in the city of Calabar, in Nigeria, there was a king. His name was Ansa. What's his name?
Ansa.
Thank you. He was a very obstinate and stubborn man. But he was very, very, very fond of his cat. Because the cat has been in his service for a very long time. The cat had a friend. Guess who? The rat. They used to be friends, actually. But the rat was very poor, and he had a crush on one of the ladies that worked in the palace. But he didn't have any money to buy his crush any presents. So being quite small, he had little difficulty carving a hole in the roof. And he was able to get inside the king's store, where he stole corn and native apples and presented them to his sweetheart. This went on for a while. Then it was time for the inventory. You know what inventory means, right? Okay, for the kids, you know, you get to a point where they have to count whatever was inside the store. And then the king realized, hey, there are a lot of items missing here. So the king asked the cat for an explanation. The cat could not explain himself because he did not know what happened. Till one of the cat's friends told him the rat had been stealing the corn and the native apples and giving it to his girlfriend. The cat did not like that. He was very angry. So he told the king what happened. The king, of course, was very upset. You know, he's obstinate already. So he called the girl before him and had her banished from the village. Banished was sent away, never to come back. And he called the cat and handed the rat over to the cat for discipline. The cat was so upset about what had happened that he ate the rat. And that is why till this day the cat and the rat are sworn enemies. You will never find them at the same party together. Thank you very much. That is why the cat hates the rat. I have some copies of the CD by the table over there. I can't help but say that again. It's usually $15, but today it's 10. And if you can get it here, because I know people, not everybody carries money with them, you can get it at the Children's Museum on 2nd Street. It's at Waterloo Records, Cheapo Records, Gomi's on 2nd Street, Toy Joys, and quite a few other places I can't think of right now. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Thanks.